In a world grappling with the dual challenges of energy security and climate change, Japan Petroleum Exploration, better known as JOPEX, is stepping onto the global stage with a bold new strategy. The company has unveiled its ambitious JOPEX 2035 vision, a roadmap designed to dramatically boost oil and gas production over the next decade and beyond. JOPEX is planning to invest billions of dollars, not only to reshape its own future, but also to reinforce Japan's energy security at a time of global uncertainty. This move isn't just about chasing growth, it's about providing stability and reliability in a volatile global energy market, where prices and supplies can shift overnight. While many energy giants are pivoting rapidly toward renewables, JPEX is taking a different path, doubling down on fossil fuels for now, arguing that the world's energy transition will be gradual and complex. Their strategy is to balance the urgent need for reliable energy today with forward-looking investments in clean technology and decarbonization for tomorrow. In this chapter, we'll explore JPEX's massive investment plans, its high-stakes bet on the U.S. energy market, and how the company is working to expand fossil fuel operations while also laying the groundwork for a lower carbon future. From major international acquisitions to pioneering new climate technologies like carbon capture, JPEX is navigating the complex and often contradictory realities of today's energy landscape. This is a story of ambition, calculated risk, and the evolving future of global energy. Join us as we dive into how JPEX is positioning itself to meet the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead in this rapidly changing world. The stakes and the ambitions couldn't be higher for this Japanese energy giant as it writes its next chapter. JPEX's new strategy centers on a staggering goal: quadruple oil and gas output by 2035. This ambitious plan marks a dramatic shift in the company's approach, signaling a new era of growth and expansion for one of Japan's leading energy players. The target is 180,000 barrels per day, 4 times today's production levels. To achieve this, JPEX is committing an extraordinary 1.5 trillion yen, or about $9.4 billion over the next decade. This investment will fund not only new drilling projects, but also advanced technologies and infrastructure upgrades to boost efficiency and output. Most of this, over $7 billion, goes directly into exploration and production. JPEX is ramping up efforts both offshore and onshore, seeking new reserves and optimizing existing fields. This isn't a short-term gamble, it's a decade-long transformation that will reshape the company's future. JPEX is betting that fossil fuels will remain essential, even as the world moves toward decarbonization. The company's leadership calls this a pragmatic response to rising global energy demand, emphasizing the need for reliable energy sources during the transition to renewables. With clear targets and a long-term vision, JPEX is staking its claim as a major supplier for the future. It's a bold move in a rapidly changing industry, positioning the company to meet tomorrow's challenges while fueling economic growth and energy security. JPEX's global expansion is laser-focused on the United States. More than half of its overseas investment is earmarked for U.S. oil and gas assets. Why America? The U.S. offers vast resources, advanced technology, and a stable investment climate. This move hedges against geopolitical risks elsewhere, ensuring reliable energy for Japan. By building a strong U.S. presence, JPEX gains access to expertise, infrastructure, and future opportunities. The company isn't stopping at one deal. It's planning further acquisitions to cement its American footprint. This pivot marks a new era, with the U.S. at the heart of JPEX's global ambitions. It's a calculated bet on stability and growth. JPEX is making America central to its future. To kick off its ambitious U.S. strategy, JPEX made headlines with its largest acquisition ever, purchasing Verdad Resources for a staggering $1.3 billion. This bold move marks a defining moment in the company's history, signaling a new era of international expansion and commitment to growth beyond its home market. By acquiring Verdad, JPEX gains instant scale and a significant presence in the American market, effectively leapfrogging years of gradual development. Instead of building from scratch, JPEX now has access to established operations, infrastructure, and valuable local expertise. With Verdad's extensive assets, JPEX can accelerate its journey toward the ambitious target of producing 180,000 barrels per day. This acquisition provides the resources and momentum needed to ramp up output much faster than organic growth would allow. But JPEX isn't stopping at the purchase. There's a plan to inject another $1.25 billion into the business. This investment will boost production capacity, modernize facilities, and introduce cutting-edge technologies to maximize efficiency and output. This buy versus build approach is a strategic shortcut, transforming JPEX into a serious U.S. operator almost overnight. It's a calculated move to quickly establish a competitive edge in a highly dynamic market. The acquisition dramatically reshapes JPEX's global footprint, anchoring the company in the world's largest and most influential energy market. It's a pivotal step in JPEX's evolution as a global energy player. This isn't just a financial transaction. JPEX is making a long-term commitment to growth, innovation, and active operations in the United States. The company is investing in people, technology, and partnerships to ensure lasting success. This move is a true game-changer, signaling JPEX's intent to compete on the world stage and reshape its future in the global energy landscape. With Verdad as its foundation, JPEX is well-positioned for future expansion, innovation, and leadership in the industry. The company now stands as a major player in American energy, ready to shape the industry's next chapter. JPEX isn't putting all its eggs in one basket. Beyond the US, it's investing in Norway's stable, technologically advanced oil sector and Southeast Asia's fast-growing markets, especially Indonesia. Norway offers steady, reliable production and valuable partnerships. In Indonesia, JPEX targets natural gas projects to meet soaring regional demand and supply LNG to Asia. This diversified approach balances risk and taps into both mature and emerging markets. By spreading investments, JPEX builds resilience against market shocks. The strategy ensures steady growth and energy security for Japan. Diversification is key to JPEX's long-term success. Expanding fossil fuel production raises tough questions about climate change. JPEX's answer, a dual-track strategy, meet today's energy needs while investing in decarbonization. The company argues that a stable fossil fuel supply is vital for economic security, especially during the transition. At the same time, JPEX is investing in technologies to cut emissions, like carbon capture. Critics say this isn't enough, but JPEX insists a balanced approach is the only realistic path. Revenues from oil and gas will help fund clean energy solutions. JPEX sees itself as bridging the gap between today's realities and tomorrow's low-carbon future. It's a pragmatic, if controversial, strategy for a world in transition. JPEX is betting big on carbon capture, utilization, and storage, CCUS. The company aims to store up to 2 million tons of CO2 annually by 2031, and at least 8 million tons by 2035. This isn't just talk. JPEX is investing heavily to build real CCUS infrastructure. CCUS will help decarbonize JPEX's operations and create new revenue streams by offering storage services to other industries. This positions JPEX as both an energy producer and a climate solutions provider. By capturing emissions, JPEX hopes to offset the impact of its fossil fuel expansion. The company sees CCUS as essential for hard-to-abate sectors and the broader energy transition. JPEX's investment signals confidence that CCUS will be a cornerstone of future energy systems. JPEX's 2035 vision comes with clear financial targets. The company aims to more than double net profit to 100 billion yen, about $630 million, by 2035. It's also targeting a 12% return on equity, nearly double today's level. These goals demand not just higher production, but greater efficiency and cost control. JPEX is holding itself accountable with public benchmarks for profit and performance. The massive investment must deliver real returns for shareholders. Success means hitting both production and financial targets. JPEX is betting its future on growth and profitability. JPEX's strategy reflects a global balancing act: energy security versus climate action. For import-dependent Japan, stable fuel supplies are critical. By investing in U.S. production and CCUS, JPEX aims to secure energy today and address emissions for tomorrow. The plan is a pragmatic response to recent supply shocks and volatile prices. JPEX believes the world needs both reliable fossil fuels and new climate solutions. The company's dual approach is controversial, but seen by many as realistic. JPEX 2035 is more than a growth plan. It's a blueprint for navigating the energy transition. The world will be watching to see if this high-stakes gamble pays off.